welcome to this webinar. It's 3 o'clock sharp, so maybe we wait for 1 more minute to let the people arrive, and then I'll start.
Hello, hello. Okay.
Okay, so here we go. Welcome to this webinar from OVHcloud. My name is Stefan Schäfer. I'm the Marketing Director for Central and Eastern Europe and also responsible for partner marketing. Today, we want to talk about securing continuity. Run your VMware workloads without commercial disruption. Basically, the situation is probably known to everyone, and we will explain it in a minute a little bit more, why we do this webinar and what options you can have based on the offers that we have ready for you. OVHcloud is a pinnacle partner of Broadcom, and that's why we have this webinar. We will go through this 1 hour in 3 chapters. But before I introduce the 3 chapters, just 2 more remarks. There is an area for questions in the dashboard. I have a German interface, it's called Bedien Panel. So in the dashboard, there's an area for questions where you can put all your questions if you feel the urgent need to ask a question, and don't hesitate, just ask. We will try to work through the questions at the end of the session. So we first go through the 3 chapters and then we go through the questions step by step. And then there is a poll in the middle of it. And we will have a little poll, just one, so that you can also make your voice heard in this poll. Okay, so 3 chapters, that's what I told you. We have 3 people with us, and actually 4. So we have Olivier Breton with us, who will start. Then we have Pierrick Leclerc, and I'll introduce them in a minute, and Filippo Sanesi. And for very, very technical questions, we have Fernando Ramos with us, who can help us to survive in these technical areas, if it's getting too technical for us. We will start with Olivier Breton. Olivier Breton is since 6 years with OVHcloud. He's the VP Sales and Unit Lead for large accounts and has 25 years of sales management experience in telco and cloud. And he will introduce OVHcloud a little bit to you.
Hello, good morning, or for most of you, good afternoon. So I'm Olivier. I will not bother you too much with a lot of slides on OVHcloud, so I will try to go quite quickly. But just for you as a kind of overview, if I can click, okay, here it is. I will just give you some figures about OVHcloud on the first slide. So clearly, you just need to notice that we are 3,000 employees. We are a listed company at the Euronext Paris. We realized a little bit more than 1 billion euro turnover last year. We have more than 500,000 servers that are deployed in our data center. And we have 46 data centers around the world. So in Europe, in APAC, in Americas, almost 4 continents are covered. And also to know, and we come back on that later on, that we have 2 server manufacturing plants, one in Europe, in France, and another one in Canada, where we build our own servers. So most of the capital is currently with the Klaba family. Our founder, Octave Klaba, is the CEO of the company right now, and we are a pure cloud provider. So we operate since 26 years now. And if I go in more detail, just to give you a quick overview of who we are, if I can move to the next slide, here it is. We have mainly 4 pillars that are really important for us. First one is regarding data integrity, which means a secure cloud. That means your data stays your data. We don't touch nor use your data. I think this is really important, especially right now with all the AI tools that are coming. We are a pure player of the cloud and the leading cloud provider in Europe. We are, and it's also quite important, completely immune to extraterritorial laws. That means that we are respecting the law in each country where we operate, GDPR, for example, but more important, all extraterritorial law, we are completely immune to them. In addition, you can also choose your data center and where to locate your own data, even on-prem. I will come back on that. Our data center are ultra resilient. We also have a 3-AZ model if needed, and we are also the owner of the fiber network. We have more than 100 terabytes of bandwidth that connect all our data center, and it's a full secure offer that we can provide. Regarding the service offering, we propose several cloud universe, from public cloud to bare metal, what we call OPCP, on-prem cloud platform, to private cloud, where we'll go deeper on today. Altogether, it's more than 80 product and solution that are offered to you and your end customers. What is really specific is that we are building our own servers that are running in our own data center, where we can provide our cloud stack in your premise if needed through OPCP on-prem cloud platform. The fact that we are building our own server is also quite important, because we want to be really sustainable. And within OVHcloud, since we manufacture and recycle our own servers, we are using, in addition, what we call a water cooling. Maybe you have heard about direct liquid cooling. Within OVHcloud, the definition of water cooling is that we don't have any air conditioning in our data center, except for the meet me room and IT room. We are using this water cooling to directly cool the CPU or the GPU inside the server, which allows us to have a really good PEU, power usage effectiveness, which is around 1.24 now versus 1.56 in average in the industry, and we are using 100% renewable energy. So we are really good with the power usage effectiveness, but same thing on the water usage effectiveness, because it's completely secure and loop for the water that we are using. So we don't use a lot of water, especially compared to competition. And same thing with the carbon footprint. The carbon usage effectiveness is really low compared to the rest of the industry. So we are really, I think, quite known also for our sustainable approach. And finally, the fourth pillar I would like to cover today is mainly regarding the pricing, or let's say the fair price. We want to have on the market the best performance price ratio in the industry. Our pricing is fully predictable with no hidden cost. For example, we don't have any ingress or egress fee, so no bandwidth cost. And we want also to have a no vendor lock-in approach. So within OVHcloud, you can choose if you want to be on a month-to-month, no commitment on a month-to-month, or if you want to commit on longer term, which is also possible, but we don't want to provide any vendor lock-in approach. Finally, those 4 pillars are kind of differentiator compared to what you can see in the industry. So data remains, data are your data and remains your data. We don't touch it. We provide solution for today and tomorrow. We are providing a sustainable cloud by design, and we want to provide the best value for performance in the industry. That was in a nutshell who is OVHcloud, and we could go much more deeper if there is any question after that. And that's it for me.
Thanks a lot. I think that is a OVHcloud in a nutshell. So now you have a brush up of where we are. We are actually here today to look mainly at VMware, and that's why we have this question for you, where you can become active and let us know what your thoughts are. So which products are the most relevant ones for your business? And this would be 4 options. So that is vSphere Foundation, VMware Cloud Foundation, VCF, other solutions like vSAN and NSX as a standalone one, or primarily desktop virtualization. And we can start the polling right now, and then you are able to click, and you need to push the button send at the end of the question. I see there's still answers coming in. Maybe that's should be it. I see a large majority in VCF, so 67% are looking at VCF and around 24 at VVF, and the rest is then individual solutions. If you go back to the slides then, thank you for your participation here. We can have a look at the next chapter, because what we want to do now is, now with that we explained to you what is OVHcloud, now we will explain the VMware offer, or the private cloud offer overall, that is available with OVHcloud. And in order to do that, we have Pierrick with us. Pierrick Leclerc is more than 15 years in IT transformation and product development, and is the product manager for private cloud and VMware products in OVHcloud.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm Pierrick Leclerc, Product Manager at OVHcloud, and I will be presenting our private cloud options for partners today. Our mission is pretty simple. It's to ensure continuity, technical, operational, and commercial. And as a quick heads up, I will give you a product overview of each solution rather than a deep dive. The goal is for you to see the full picture in the time we have. And we are happy to go deeper on any product after the webinar. Just reach out to us and let's start. OVHcloud and Broadcom have a long history. For more than 25 years, we've been innovating from the early ASX days to the vSAN, NSX, and the SDDC vision. At OVHcloud, we've been part of that journey for years. We launched hosted private cloud in 2018 and became Pinnacle partner, achieving Second Cloud qualification. So we are committed for the long term with Broadcom. So basically, here is the big picture. One key takeaway from this product presentation is we give you the freedom to choose both your infrastructure and how you handle licensing, managed or self-managed products, hosted or on-premises. public or dedicated, or license included, or bring your own. So on the top left, you see a VMware on dedicated servers. It's a wide range of bare metal servers available with VL only. Then on the center in green color, you will have all managed options. So public VCF as a service, it's a fully managed and multi-tenant service with competitive rates. Then managed VMware vSphere. This is your modular platform with vSphere, NSX, and vSAN on a dedicated host. So this is our, I would say, our flagship product. And then the evolution of this managed VMware is called Private VCF as a Service, currently in alpha phase. It's an open ecosystem VCF 9, including a stretch cluster deployment model across 3 availability zones for maximum resilience. And finally, you will find on the right the self-managed option called OPCP for on-premise cloud platform. And I will go through each of these products at high level. So first, let's start with managed VMware vSphere. This product is a managed dedicated platform. We take care of the deployment, patching, and major updates. You get modular packs with the option to add vSAN and or NSX, or both. It's dedicated infrastructure with unmetered connectivity with no egress charges, as Olivier stated. 99.95% of SLA for availability. And this product is available in a SecNumCloud qualified environment for customers with a strict compliance need. It's interesting here, it's we offer a wide range of compute from 16 to 72 cores by host, and 128 giga of RAM, up to 1.5 terabyte of RAM. So everything on the newest Broadcom qualified hardware. So on this product, you can start with vSphere and ARIA operation packs, starter packs. And then you can choose vSAN storage or NSX for network security, or both of them for a full software-defined data center. So you can directly match the pack to your customer use cases. Our managed VMware offer is among the most certified in Europe with SecNumCloud, PCI DSS, and HDS, which matter a lot for public sector and other regulated industries as finance or healthcare. And in addition, in this product, you can integrate options. So options include Microsoft licenses, additional hosts, extra IP, private network, OVHcloud Connect, that is the private connection between your network and your OVHcloud services. There is the managed backup and managed disaster recovery. So again, here, this is the full access to the OVHcloud portfolio for hybrid and multi-service design. The managed VMware evolution we are working on is called Private VMware Cloud Foundation as a Service. It's coming early in 2027, and this product is still a managed VMware product, but open to the ecosystem, meaning you can integrate third-party tool, easily integrate a third-party tool, and it will be based on VCF 9. And moreover, you can choose single data center or multi-AZ with vSAN stretch cluster design for high availability. We will use the latest hardware, and we keep the certification that matter for HDS and SecNumCloud again. And as I said, general availability is planned for early 2027. If you are looking specifically for high availability and choose a stretch cluster deployment model, you can use 3 availability zones, and we are currently providing this product in alpha phase, and we will offer automated failover, zero data loss, and 99.999% of SLA for availability. So about private VCF stretch cluster, you can check it out on labs.ovhcloud.com. For partners and customers considering an alternative or a complement to VMware, we offer Nutanix on OVHcloud options. This is built to be time-saving, secure, and easy to adapt with a wide range of Nutanix qualified servers and a sustainable by design approach. Nutanix, you can choose, if I can move to the next one, you can choose packaged services or beyond one. We combine the Nutanix Cloud Platform with OVHcloud hosted private cloud infrastructure. So it's a scalable platform with granular range across 8 data centers. And you can have the flexibility for different customers, size and requirement. And this slide gives you the detailed positioning. You can use it as a reference for follow-up discussions. Nutanix on OVHcloud works with key OVHcloud services, HYCU, Object Storage S3, Extra IP, OVHcloud Connect again, Vim Enterprise, and our key management system. So with this product, you can build a full and integrated environment. The last product I will talk to you about is on-premise cloud platform for customers who want to run their cloud on-premise. So OPCP, on-prem cloud platform, lets you choose and design the cloud according to business need. OPCP is not simply a kind of VMware installed locally. It's a cloud operating model deployed inside your own data center. And it's built in a 3 layer. So the layer 1 is the core hardware and automation to operate the infrastructure. The layer 2 is the cloud store with ready-to-use software and management tools. And the last layer, the layer 3, is a landing zone manager for deploying applications, environments. So with OPCP, you get a click and deploy cloud experience, but on-premise. So it's an beta and availability is targeted end of 26. So that's basically the overview of our options for partner. At the end of the day, there is changes in the commercial models, but no change in the value of a VMware technology. So the challenge is more structural and contractual, and this is exactly what Filippo will now address. So Filippo, the floor is yours.
First, I maybe want to remind you that you can ask questions in the question area. So feel free to ask questions there. And yes, that brings us to the next chapter. So now we talked about OVHcloud, we talked about the technology solution that we offer, like different VMware products and Nutanix and OPCP as alternatives. And now the question is, of course, for you, what is the partner program bringing to me? And that's why we have Filippo with us. Filippo is the Global Program Director for the partner program at OVHcloud. And he's since 4 years with OVHcloud. And he will explain now the benefits and the structure of the partner program at OVHcloud for you.
Thank you, Stefan, for introducing me. Hi, everyone. I will go directly to explaining a few things that you probably, all of you knows already, but just to recap, where are we and why we are on this webinar. As you know, there's been a few changes started in July 2025 that they saw basically the non-renewed partner, initially the global partners, non-renewed, announced by Broadcom. And recently, in January 2026, Broadcom notified other non-renew partner, especially for European markets. And all of this contract will expire either on March 2027 or July 2027. What you can do at the moment, you can, for example, still add capacity until end of the contract, so until March and July. You can find a retained VCSP to work with, so to be hosted. You can still buy a license directly from Broadcom or from an authorized distributors, but this can be used only solely for your IT usage. As I was saying, there's been a lot of changes. I'm not going through each of them because I'm sure you know already some of these big changes. But as Pierrick was saying, what changes mainly the distribution model and how now everything operates within Broadcom. The license model changed for example, being perpetual with a VMware to subscription only. What really matters here is the solution that we bring to you, which we bring a subscription model included in our hosted VMware services. The duration was with VMware perpetual, whereas now is based on a commit contract. And with us, the solution that we propose is flexible and either on monthly basis or yearly commitment. So that would give you all the flexibility and you can decide month by month. Also, a few other changes that really are shaping how the market now is going to react and what we propose, especially on the partner status. Whereas before was an open program, now of course Broadcom is, as we all know, changing the way how partners access the VCSP program. And we propose you to either become our partner so that you cannot have a disruption in your business activity, selling our VMware products. And we created for this a specific offering for you, and we call it continuity campaign because our aim is for you to keep running your business without a disruption. So I will go through these points so that you can see what we propose today. The first things, of course, that we propose is to connect with us and to really understand. We want to understand your business, and we want to offer you dedicated support so you can have a different point of contact with OVHcloud, where we will probably start discussing your current situation. We will bring in some of our pre-sales engineers to discuss technical questions, use cases. We can go through our product demos, and we can, initiate legal and contractual discussion. This, of course, is open to everyone. It's for free, and we really put in place different people from our team for different questions. The second part that we offer you, as I was saying, you can become our partner, and there's a lot to discuss here. But what I would like for you to understand that when you will become our partner, you will access a different benefit from financial incentive, from marketing support, from training on our products, to different business support. And according to your tier, to your spending, and to your commitment, we can offer you different financial incentive from 5% to 20% according to your tier. Once you have become our partner, you could have a different option. For what concerning any new customer from today, from tomorrow, if you want, you can start onboarding them using one of our solutions that we offer, either our managed solution, our bare metal offering, or our Nutanix offering. The point here is that because of this changing, changes, sorry, for your business, any new customer, anything new that you want to do, you can start doing from tomorrow. But for what concerning different customers, so for what concerning legacy and existing customer, of course, we know that here things are a bit more complicated. Therefore, we present you different options. The first one, we want to be sure that you are followed by our professional services for free. And we offer you an initial 8-hour consultation where, with our professional services, you can start discussing more in depth all the options. You can start discussing migration. You can start discussing all the different architecture possibilities that you could have. And this is for you to really benefit understanding what are the viable options, what are the timeline, what are the potential blockers. And the aim here is for you to really use all these 8 hours and really understand your migration roadmap. Once or during you are doing this, you can start use our products for free up to 2 months, case by case. The point here is that we want you to feel confident about our product. We want you to really test and see what we have after you have completed an initial assessment with professional services. So you can really use this 2 months accordingly. And then we know that when the migration happens, it doesn't happen overnight and requires different stages and different work. Therefore, we want to support you during this specific period, offer you migration incentive and credits, offer you different discounts so that you can migrate your workload and save costs during this specific phase. We can offer you credits, of course. We can offer you even paying part of the migration through a third party, for example, with one of our specialized partner. And in certain case, once we have scoped all your migration effort, we can discount the professional services cost up to 50%. This is so that you can start migrating your legacy customer. At the same time, you can start working with any new customer that you want from tomorrow. And then, of course, we want you to keep growing your business with new and legacy customers. So there will be different support for you from dedicated partner program manager, from dedicated technical account, and a dedicated PAM. The key here is that we want really to help you to have a smooth transition, and we want you to offer any support that we can provide. To do so, we created so far different material for you, different resources available today from our landing page, where you can find different information, from a one-pager with all our solution and all this information that we share with you, to different migration guides and supports that you can access. And as I was saying before, not only you're gonna have these resources, but you're gonna have dedicated team from OVHcloud that can follow you through all these different steps. If the click doesn't work, then of course I would like to, yeah.
Sorry, didn't want to interrupt you.
No, all good. I was saying, and now really would be interesting to hear your question and to hear more from you.
Okay, I think first of all, thanks a lot for the 3 contributors to help us to get an overview, and I hope it was insightful for all of you. We have some questions here, and I will go through it. So the first one is, and that's for Pierrick, does your private offering support SRIOV? Maybe Fernando. I have to admit, I don't know what SRIOV is, but I don't need to. But Yes, we can hear you, Fernando.
Perfect. No, in fact, I already answered the question in the chat or in the question section. Uh, yes, for the moment, as I indicated, it's because all the services we are sold today is a managed service. This support of SREOB is not activated or is not supported by default, but we can study case by case in case it would be possible or it would be necessary for the specific use case. But by default, the SREOB is not support.
Okay. Thanks, Fernando. I move on to the next question. That's from Gagali Hashmazi. Sorry for wrong pronunciation. Managed solutions means that your systems administrator, network engineer, etc., are installed, patch, modified the OS, LAMP applications as the customer needed.
Once again, well, we provide some kind of management on the platform and the virtualization side. We are not touching or we are not making any management at application level or operating system level. I mean, we support the VMware solution and also the hardware behind the scenes.
Thank you. We have more questions. So the next one is from Michael Hamann. I assume it's a German name. What are the options to get a direct connect, e.g. via the German DKIX platform interconnection Flex to the OVHcloud, which provider partner with OVH? I think that is going to OVHcloud Connect, and Pierrick or Fernando can answer that question.
Clearly, there is a lot of possibility. We can provide either a single dedicated circuit or a redundant one with two circuits. And we have two main solutions to do it. Either what we call direct connect, that means if you are present in a common POP that we have, or we can also go up to your premise or data center through partners. We have several agreements with a lot of providers in order to be able to deliver those private and dedicated circuits. So it's and it's available almost everywhere on the planet. Maybe just check if it answers the question, because I know that same on the management one. Yes, we provide anything. We install. We make sure that there is no that we need to, if we need to patch, we patch. If there is a vulnerability and so on, everything is made by OVHcloud. But again, we don't touch the data. Maybe if something did not really answer your question, do not hesitate to mention it. Same on Cloud Connect.
Thank you. Next question is coming from Martin Dahlum, and it is, can you elaborate more on the on-prem offering? Where is the separation of duties on what OVHcloud handles and what the partner, she is handling? That's on OPCP?
Yes, that's on OPCP. Basically, what we want to provide is a cloud stack that is delivered directly to your own premise, which means that OVHcloud is responsible to send all the hardware with the pre-installed software and the cloud stack, plus what we call the cloud store. Everything will be installed where delivered to your premise, and then I don't know if the question is around the specific RACI we will have to build with you as a partner to know, for example, I don't know if a disk is failing, who is in charge of replacing the disk? We have several ways to manage the service. The solution is provided by OVHcloud on your premise. Then we can imagine either that OVHcloud is managing the full solution. We can also imagine to have spare on your site in order to be able to change the servers. But if it's fully managed by OVHcloud, that means that people or personal employees from OVHcloud will be in your premise. There is another way to do it, is everything can be managed by yourself, all the hardware part, but that's come with a training, certification, and so on, so you can manage everything by your own. And we also have a third model where a third party, another partner, kind of MSP, could also do that. So difficult to be more precise because it's always case-by-case analysis, because we need to stick to your own data center urbanization and so on. But yes, there is several ways to manage a solution, and it can be partially done by us or by you. The extreme for, let's say, really confidential or military or defense sector, it can also be a pure air-gapped solution, which means that we send you everything and you manage everything. Again, I don't know if it answers the question, but it's basically what we can do.
And we are always happy to start a discussion with you on the details, of course. Next question is, if I understand it right, every offer is based on that everything is run on OVHcloud's own hardware. No offering making it possible to buy VMware licenses to be used on our current hardware we already have invested in. I think there's a very clear answer to that one, and that's
again, part of the agreement that you have with Broadcom, we need to be the owner of the hardware to provide a managed VMware solution. That's part of the contractual agreement, and we need to own the hardware. From my understanding about the question, use your current hardware will not be compliant with the Broadcom rules. That's why, again, on a case-by-case basis, we can understand that you make huge investment in your own data center to invest capex on your acquired servers. We could think about a solution which will be to from us to buy the hardware, and let's say to re-rent to you, or think about mechanisms like that. What is sure is that we are not VMware licenses reseller. We are not a reseller. We are a VCSP, which means that if you are just looking for licenses, it's not OVHcloud that can provide that. Again, do not hesitate, Pierre, Fernando, or Filippo, to complete if it's not.
Perfectly stated. Yes, we are not reseller. We are service provider, cloud service provider. Yes,
that's it.
exactly. Then I have a question here. Can I get a dedicated solution architect to walk through the first migrations with me and provide some guidance? I think that was part of the package Filippo presented.
Yeah, yes, we can organize someone from professional services to come with you on a call and to discuss further. That's not a problem.
Okay, I have here a question again on the hardware. So there is no option where where the partner is owning the hardware and we are. That's just the setup that Broadcom decided. And I have another question in the same direction, but it basically says exactly the same.
Yeah, I think I answer to both questions same way. Again, OVHcloud has to be the owner of the hardware to provide the managed VMware services. In OPCP mode. But again, we are ready to look to I wouldn't say, yeah, kind of alternative on a case-by-case basis to look if we can bot back your servers in order to provide you with a full solution that could be built. You need to know that on OPCP model, there is two ways to deploy the OPCP in your premise. Either we come with our own servers that are built, manufactured by OVHcloud with all the water cooling stuff and so on, but we understand that it's most of the time not suitable because of your building, the way you have developed your own servers that are verticals when OVHcloud servers are horizontals. So in case question of urbanization is most of the time not so suitable to use our own hardware. So in OPCP mode, we have an alternative which is built on HPE server. That means that when we come with our hardware to provide you with a full OPCP solution with VMware VCF9 on top of it and so on, it's built on HPE hardware. So to answer differently, if all your data center has been made with Dell or I don't know, Lenovo servers, it will be more tough for us to go deeper and took back your hardware. But again, I think it's a case-by-case analysis that we need to do with you.
Okay, thank you. Then there was a question about partners, existing partners with VMware, where we have a reference. So we probably do have partners that we do.
Yeah.
It's not probably. I know we do, of course. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, we have plenty. We can share it with you guys privately, or yeah, just reach out to us. But we have a very broad ecosystem. As I think Pierrick was saying, is we are long-term partner with Broadcom. We're Pinnacle partner. Therefore, we have as well a lot of partners in different countries that they work with us. And yep.
Okay, I have another question that just popped up. It's on the on-prem deployment. And the question is, will it be a packaged product from hardware, VMware licensing to landing zone manager completely owned by OVH? And then I assume the customer's data center is added as OVH location for VMware licensing. And this is how you're navigating the challenge of deploying on customers' premises.
So first part of the answer, for the first part, the answer is yes. That means deployment, it's a package product from hardware, VM licensing, landing zone manager, and so on, is owned by OVHcloud, sent to your location. I will not say it's added as an OVHcloud location because it's your data center. It will never seen as an OVHcloud data center. It will not open to any external, let's say, standard customer from OVHcloud. So it will still be your premise. It's just that we will dedicate to you an OPCP mode with your own data plane, control plane, and so on. So it will not be part of the global, the 46 data center of OVHcloud I've told you before. It will still be your own data center, to be really clear on this part. And then the other part of the question, because I just forgot it.
The second part of the
customer data center is additional, so no. From a channel perspective, if we were to contract a VCF on-premise cloud, the channel partner would generate their margin only on the managed services. Yes, the goal first is that you continue to own your end customer. That means you are the owner of your end customer, the same way as you are operating today. So you will continue to bill your end customer to provide additional services on top of the VMware if it's currently the case. We are just providing a VCF9 solution to you in order for you to continue to operate with your end customer. So it's managed by OVHcloud on the OPCP mode, but on top of that, you can continue to provide all the service or managed services that you are currently providing.
There are coming more questions in. So the next one is, will private VCF9 as a service be provided with Broadcom licenses included as managed VMware vSphere?
Absolutely,
Yes,
yes.
totally.
It's part of the offer that we are providing not only the license, because we are not a reseller, but we provide a full solution, so which include for sure the VCF9 licenses.
Then the next question,
VCF9 service require BIOL Broadcom licenses. To be completely transparent, we are in discussion with Broadcom for what we call BIOS, bring your own subscription, in an OPCP mode. I think it's a little bit too early to talk about it. For the moment, let's remind that yes, we are providing a full solution which include the VCF9 licenses.
Then the next question is about VCF as a service, as an evolution of managed VMware vSphere. Will you offer VCF9? Will your offer of VCF9 be available with different feature levels, for example, with vSAN, with or without NSX, and so on?
Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, exactly. So for this evolution and private VCF as a service, the plan is to provide even the choice of bringing your license or using the license of OVHcloud licenses. So as Olivier says, and yes, we will provide some choice to use advanced security features or using the VMware Cloud Foundation basic packs. Yes.
Great. And another question came in. How about solutions that require a customer commit? Is that also possible?
I'm not completely sure to understand the question. Solutions that require the customer commit. We the relationship that we will have will be between OVHcloud and you as a partner, and you will have your own contract with your end customer. On our side, we can propose you, I would say, a duration commit for 12 months, 24, 36 months if you want. And in terms of volume commitment, again, it's up to you about the sizing, the number of cores that you currently have, the number of customers that you currently have, and we'll make sure to provide you with the adequate infrastructure and managed services in front of it. That means if you need to add host, it's possible. If you need to remove host, if they are not committed, it's possible as well. So we have a no vendor lock-in approach, but if the customer wants to commit on term duration or on volume, it's completely feasible. I don't know if it answers the question again.
I think there is a little addition to the question or explanation. Customer commit for the VCF licenses with a higher discount, but I think that goes in the direction that you explained.
Higher discount. Again, we are not just providing a license. We are providing a full managed service, VMware managed service, which include the licensing. But to be basic, the better price you want to get, there is two ways to obtain, let's say, a discount. Is if you want to commit on a term, or if you commit if you commit on the volume. So it's almost everywhere the same way. The more volume you commit, the better price you get. The longer term you commit, the better price you get. But it's up to you, and again, it's your choice.
Yes, and the commit is about the platform and the product globally for managed VMware, not only the licensor. Yeah.
Okay, So no more questions in the list. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for the three speakers. We do have a last slide, and the last slide shows you the people you can contact in your region. So you can see we have global inquiries that go directly to Filippo and Olivier that you met today. And then we have a number of local representatives that are ready to answer your questions and get into contact with you. So feel free to reach out to them. You do not need to write it down now, because you will get a recording of this webinar tomorrow latest in your inbox, and then you can just have a look again at this session. And of course, if you have more questions popping up, then just feel free to reach out to Filippo, Olivier, or the person that is responsible for your region where you are in. And I think with that, we can close the webinar. Thanks a lot for the speakers, Olivier, Pierrick, Filippo, and Fernando, of course. And thanks for all of you, thanks to all of you that have joined the webinar. It was great to have you with us, and we're looking forward to continue the discussion. Thanks a lot. Have a lovely afternoon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.